has taken up this process. Tankar कौन challenges रहोच, how they are mitigating it. NHM Jharkhand a process को adopt करते since 2015-16. This method to improve mother and newborn health start with. तापरे right now on nutrition, they have plans to use this process to address gender balance होगा, adolescence हो, NCTs हो. काले दिनों सारा will have interaction with NHM of district and state team. So, लेटेस्ट अपन यहाँ भी queries अच्छी, यहाँ भी कुछ जाने चाहिए. Let's discuss an open heart. And main motto of this food is curiosity. पकाऊँचे किसी components जहाँ इतने पर किसी बहुत का सोचों can we take it from here? इतने पर कौन भला सोचों but we can take it forward. इतनी कौन gaps अच्छी so that we can improve when we or when we are doing it on a blog. That's the main objective. And exposure का हमें we are planning for almost 8-10 months. Somehow access download and research team there this could happen. It is a very small place. It's a sub-division, not in the district headquarters. So Tikara जहाँ भी logistics arrangement यदि कुछ is not up to the mark, then apologies. Because जहाँ भी अच्छी hotel city की अच्छी, higher car city की अच्छी, and that level cannot go up with all the efforts. जहाँ भी the budget has gone way ahead जहाँ भी बहुत कोशिश करते हैं. So let's, I'm sure as a block class we understand the limitations that would block require. But when Dr. Prashant comes, he will be discussing about probably Ekjut PLA की तरह, but we will not go into details into it. But before that, a warm welcome again to everyone. And till Dr. Prashant comes, I thought we will discuss हमें कुछ हमारा तो ये ऐसे प्रॉब्लम बहुत दिखाई होने तो before starting, I will just take 1 minute to introduce and Sushant ji for initiating this exposure. Whatever they had very good exposure and gave us good inputs also. What they can take from here and what we can learn and what improvement needs to be done at every basis. Before I request Dr. Prashant to share his views about Ekjut journey PLA and Jharkhand's journey PLA and in different states, I request Sushant ji to set the tone basically to inform about this visit, about Arigya Patyazar program, and then we'll start. And we have time till around 11:30. उसके बाद 50 minutes हमारा है.
Good morning to everyone. First of all, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to Ekjut for supporting us for a big initiative in Odisha, in which actually we are looking forward towards a set of solutions to our problems. That was basically in our 29 associational blocks. The team here, sir, basically they are all a part of this journey, which just started, let's say, 1 year back or so. So we wanted to start 2 years back. But it started actually 1 year back with all trainings and everything happening. I just brief in short regarding what is Arigya Patyazar, what the program is all about, how it evolved actually, and where it is chance right now. First of all, there are aspirational blocks in which we have certain key performance indicators. The government is very keen to see that how these key performance indicators improve. Then there will be a lot of discussion that which is the way, what is the way in which we can really improve these KPIs. These are 7 KPIs varying one character, one quality assurance. There are 6 KPIs. One is basically these 3 in a cluster of MCH and the other cluster is CV and MP. So out of the discussion, it was thought that let us find out something with the people, bringing people on board, getting community engaged, and totally accelerate the entire process how we could move forward. So in that case, then we designed a program and we thought that we will include PLA as a process, as a tool at the community level to see that people are engaged, people are with the issues, a sense of awareness develops on these key performance indicators, and also it converted into action as well. So it's not like only talking about when the meetings and everything, but it also converted into action. So a set of strategies in there, of course, we had a lot of discussion with people, and our team in Motivational and other places as well. So we designed a strategy which called as Ekjut, basically on the way of health and well-being. We all of us are on the way of achieving something called health and well-being. So that's what Ekjut means, on the path of health and well-being. Then a lot of discussions happened. We have had a mandate, though the issue that we have taken to RESA is a vast one. And the scale that we have started is also a vast one. We have 29 blocks to begin with, now 40, and we have 6 big indicators. And when you look at those indicators, each of the indicators are actually the indicators in itself. We talk about ANC, we talk about institutional delivery, we talk about low work delivery, the bigger one. And then the TV and two NCDs. So there was a lot of discussion like how to really fit in this purpose. So as far as my knowledge goes here, we understood that it has been on certain issues or on certain limited issues. It really has to relieve tolerance. It has been limited issues and probably limited scale. So with that premise, we started and we gave the proposal to Government of India in the PIP. And with a lot of discussion from Government of India, this is approved in PIP. So we started with 29 blocks. We have done the TOTs. The model here is different than ours because we have certain institutional gaps are there in the sense that the certain people are not there, certain categories are not there. So that's how it is. So then it has happened like we prepare the strategy and did the training of trainers. We have the awareness meetings at various blocks. Then we started basically we immediately focus on the asas. So in order to train let's say 5,000 asas, we have to have the cascade as well. And in that cascade we have to do the same where 3-4 batches in the first batch and 5 in the second batch conducted. And then these people went back, trained the CHOs, ANMs, the domain, similar set of number of days and all the things. And they trained the ASA. So now I have almost completed 7 meetings. We are set to go for the second round of meetings, which is of 11 cycle of meetings at the community level. So it actually ends the 18th cycle. Right. So first phase is basically 18 set of meetings at community level. We have got as of now very encouraging results as well. We're close to around I would say 18 to 20,000 meetings happened in the villages. And with all enthusiastic people involved, still an early phase of this particular initiative, and we are all really has a long way to go now to improve and everything. But one part of our discussion with Sivanandji is basically we need to really move it off because the village meetings are happening, and the way it has really converted into action. That's actually lacking. It has converted into action, to identification, to action, both the facility and community level. and then it moves forward, believing that they can do something, capable of finding solution to their problems. So we are on this journey. This year also we have also proposed in the PIP as well to continue to have this program the coming year as well. So this is what is in a nutshell the journey of Ekjut PLA. You can have a detailed discussion further, sir. I personally remember the sons are basically we used to meet in national assignment group meetings. I think 2010, 11 or so. We have frequent meetings till then. Basically give a lot of insights and input for the national level ASA program as well. So we do. There was of course there is as well a national assignment group for meeting. So we have got a lot of input from you, sir. Basically, how to we design the entire ASA program in the country. Notice our take a lot of things, sir. Happy to be here, sir, again. And I've never come to Ekjut before, otherwise this sometimes. But again, thank you for this warm welcome and hosting us. One batch is over. We're happy to be here. Show that this team from Odisha will definitely learn a lot and take this input back to our state. How in what sense of feasibility we can really implement this particular program. This is all a learning process because I remember Ekjut has never started with any guideline. Everything started from a consolidated program. Nothing is there. Today also there are no guidelines. If any guideline has to happen tomorrow, there has to be only evolved. There is nothing as such, no guidelines, nothing. We are learning, we are trying to find ways, encountering the problems and everything. We are still trying to find out what actually fits in and all that. And this is a system-driven program. I am also thankful to my team here who has taken so much of pain in grounding this particular program and seeing that things are happening. Thank you very much again for hosting us. Thank you everybody. And we will learn certainly. We will also share whatever we have to say. So my just a message to my team is basically please bifurcate a couple of things. One is basically what we learn from the meetings. How can we improve the meeting, village level meeting? A lot of inputs we need to say. Second is that when you go tomorrow with the block and district team as well. So what is the systemic requirement which we need to actually do in our place? So what systemic support is required for this program? So one is a community level thing and everything. The second is like basically how they are doing the reporting, how they are supporting the entire program, what is the cascade of entire supporting supervision structure for this program. So maybe tomorrow with the state CP team and team we can talk about it. I stop here. Thank you very much once again for hosting us and thank you.
Thank you so much, Sudhanji. Sir, requesting. Thank you. Then over to you, Dr. Prashant, for taking us through Ekjut's journey. Thank you.
Day before yesterday when we had this session, I think we got little delayed. So I have asked Revati to remind us 11:15.
Yes, sir.
11:15 बोल रहे हैं.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, my ODI is horrible, but I have read some newspaper. It still comes to my notice. So we don't say anything for that. So it's not just Guru Das had visited this place long back. So there is a vibrant Odia speaking group here. In fact, this part is also seen as outlying Odia speaking area. So especially in Saraikara and Patna, there are many people who speak Odia, but our Odia is very different. Just like Odia is very different in different parts of Odisha. How many dialects are spoken in Odisha? 11, 18. Not just Odia, but all. कितना भाषा माने डायलेक्ट कैसे when this participative how many dialects are used? You know, I remember one slide which we saw. काफी बड़ा था, more than 20. So the best thing about this intervention is that in each village, whichever language or dialect is required, it gets delivered in that. It's an agile intervention. It lends itself to the local requirement and adapts itself. That's the beauty of this. It's a great privilege to have Sushant and you sir here because we live in a interested in community and not visitors. Even though I think several states, North Indian states, I think. But this visit is special. We always believe that ultimately public health system that is best equipped to deliver this. कैसे सुना करेंगे? सचिन, बंद कर लो. Sorry. So Sushant mentioned that in 2010 we met the National Ashram Mentoring Group couple of times. So I was a member of the National Ashram Mentoring Group for many years, and after that I became member of Mission Steering Group. Mission Steering Group is a nodal group that supposed to steer. Nobody can steer. Mission Steering Group is supposed to steer national level. Almost like a mini cabinet minister. Several cabinet ministers also used to attend. So because of my conflict of interest, because I started by with somebody who's looking now. Think of words.
PLA process है, जो observations are seen like observations with sensitive point and I have here process related
To address. Process required to address the issues. These are very good questions. Look at women ladies. Yeah.
Sir, really, so to say, PLA is a good action for the community mobilization and to increase the assigned indicator. This is a very good platform. We were leader previously, but doubt is that a person assigned to lead this meeting, that ASA, here is a doubt. ASA can mobilize 100% to the community people to reach our target.
ठीक है, I got you.
Right.
बस ठीक है. दो तीन वर्ड है. Whether it is platform or not, वो भी बात है. Is platform, right the word platform and can ASA mobilize being one. और एक
सर आपण ऐड कला कहले कि एनएचएम छाड़ डिफरेंट इंडिकेटर को डिफरेंट ईयर ने हम एठी कलेक्टिवली सब गुडा इंडिकेटर को टारगेट करछन तो सिचुएशन कोन थिला जे माने गोटे गोटे इंडिकेटर को अलग अलग नहीं आइला और जो अलग अलग नहीं आइता 2003 रो स्टार्ट करथिले तो सेटा से 1 ईयर भीतर एसिटी हेता
शॉर्ट में ना single indicator versus multiple indicators. One more question.
सर ये PLA में जो मैंने किसी एक्शन पॉइंट रिक्वायर्ड था विलेज लेवल में आपका कंडक्टिंग कम्युनिटी तो ताकू को वे मैंने थ्रू सिस्टम और मैंने थ्रू एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सपोर्ट कराया को वे
Who did what? To address that.
How will you all convert it to action and then solution to
बार-बार प्रश्न ask किए. how these solutions were actualized. So I will give you a personal example. अब हमारा टीम पूरा कवर हो गया है. Example 4 बार. So I you will see एक मेरा से एक प्रॉब्लम आता है कि बहुत लोग बट मेरे को लोअर साइड नहीं दिखता है. So when I used to walk, I was in Delhi 2002. So when I'm walking on the street, I will go and bang against somebody's surface. But not every time there will be somebody to tell me. So I will bang against it. So still में बहुत सारे injuries हो गए थे. I even had fractures. हम खाली problem का एक aspect बता रहे हैं. It had also become difficult to. So ये मेरा प्रॉब्लम है. इसका सॉल्यूशन में सिस्टम्स क्या कर सकता है बताओ. एक दो एग्जांपल सिस्टम इसमें क्या हेल्प कर सकता है. एक दो घरे बताओ. ठीक है चश्मा अवेलेबल होना चाहिए. ऑप्टिशियंस अवेलेबल होना चाहिए. सस्ता में मिलना चाहिए. और क्या होना चाहिए. हमेशा तो बहुत कितना ये भी होता है किसी बहुत एक्सट्रीम डिफिकल्टीज में जरूरत पड़ता है. दैट विल बी टू एक्सपेंसिव. स्टीफन हॉकिंग के साथ 6 लोग डेली ड्यूटी करते थे तो वो संभल नहीं. बट या समटाइम्स आई कैन टेक एन एस्कॉर्ट. ये बात सही है.
It can allow to work carefully.
तो सिस्टम्स के बारे में आप सोच रहे हो ना. आई बिकेम ए मेंबर ऑफ ए ग्रुप. सोच लो. ठीक है. सपोर्ट ग्रुप होता है. वो वर्चुअल भी होता है और रियल भी होता है. रियल मींस पीपल सफरिंग फ्रॉम रेटिनाइटिस पिगमेंटोसा मीट इन वन प्लेस. मेरा सपोर्ट ग्रुप में एक टिपिकल डिस्कशन हम बता रहे हैं. somebody posted I was going to attend a conference. सामने ग्लास का शीट था. I banged against it and fell down. Somebody is writing. Now ये लोग I will hesitate. खाली कुछ लोग का खाली बाकी लोग हर्ट नहीं हो, बाकी लोग डिस्टर्ब नहीं इसलिए भी होता है. अपने घर के लोगों को नहीं मालूम बहुत सारा चीज होता है. मेरे ग्रुप में एक पोस्टिंग हुआ तो कमेंट सेक्शन में किसी को कोई वहां पर ट्रोल नहीं करता है. कोई किसी को और कोई किसी को एडवाइस भी नहीं करता है. इंस्ट्रक्शंस नहीं होता है. somebody wrote ouch. somebody wrote this is our fate. तीसरा पर्सन लिखा where you carrying a cane. cane माने जो डंडा होता है. fourth person is writing but he can see a little bit. only complete blind लोग तो डंडा पकड़ता है. लो विजन में तो कोई स्टिक पकड़ के आप देखा नहीं होगा. why should he be carrying a cane because he can still see. ऐसा नहीं कि हमको दिखाई नहीं पड़ता. हमको दिखाई पड़ रहा है सिटिंग देयर बट वो हेवी दिखा. इस तरह दो चार पोस्ट के बाद में हमको सब जगह में नहीं आ केन के रहा है. देयर आर अदर थिंग्स पीपल आर राइटिंग. एक जगह में लिखा है कि मॉर्निंग में हमको टूथपेस्ट नहीं लगता है. ब्रश किधर है और किधर वो सॉलिड है. So sometimes I put paste on the wrong side. Then the other person is writing, so I wash my fingers, take paste in my mouth and then I brush. Tips है ना, simple tips. वहाँ system कहाँ से कहाँ आ रहा है? The person is able to change एक technique एक तरीका सिखाना. This is problem solving. तो अब हम बार-बार केन का बात कर रहा हूँ. हमारे को फाउंडर है डॉक्टर निर्मला. मंगाने वाला पर्सन चीज उनको भगवान से आत्मा वो हो गया सचिन प्रॉब्लम बढ़ता रैंडमली है. स्टार्ट यूजिंग के एक्सीडेंट कहां रहता है. तो यूज not everybody is buying a cane. Public has no business to try to address business, to try to address क्या निकल के आ रहा है, क्या निकल के आ रहा है, सब पता लगाना क्या कोई बिजनेस नहीं होना चाहिए सीनियर लोग का काम, समझे? ସେମାନେ कौन बाहर करुचंती कि नहीं ये देखेंगे तो द प्रोजेक्ट विल नॉट सक्सीड। हमारे पीछे लोग पड़ जाएंगे ना, हम डंडा खरीदेंगे नहीं, कुछ लोग देरी से भी करेंगे, समझ रहे हो? इस चीज को समझना जरूरी है। तो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग जो होगा, लर्निंग फ्रॉम ईच अदर। तो तब फिर फैसिलिटेटर क्या करेगा? You don't empower others. Next concept जो होता है, an outsider, you and me, we cannot empower others. The facilitator meeting का she's not empowering the community. Empowerment is something that happens, people do for themselves. Empowerment is something that people do for themselves. Facilitator, a friendly facilitator opens the doors and windows for people to learn from each other. And many of the solutions are not in textbooks. अभी तक मालूम नहीं है लो बर्थ वेट को, not in textbooks. अभी तक मालूम नहीं है लो बर्थ वेट को घटाने को, तो गवर्नमेंट घटा दिया होता है सर। हम लोग जो 1/3 जो जितना था कुछ सॉल्यूशन अलग हम गाँव में रहते हैं क्योंकि मेरा एक्सीडेंट का रिस्क बढ़ गया, आने के बाद भी हुआ है 2-3 बार, मगर बहुत कम। सिस्टम का सिस्टम नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं। तो डिसिप्लिन जो है उसको बनाया रखना है, पीपल आर एबल टू मीट सेफली, ये सिस्टम का रिस्पांसिबिलिटी है। प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग पर बात, ये आइडिया एक सवाल था, एक इंडिकेटर वर्सेस मेनी इंडिकेटर्स। आपके एक ही ट्रायल के बारे में बताएंगे। हम लोग एक रिसर्च कर रहे हैं वी वर सीइंग इफ पार्टिसिपेटिव लर्निंग एंड एक्शन मीटिंग्स एंड होम विजिट्स एंड काउंसलिंग से स्टंटिंग रिड्यूस होता है। प्लस टू लाइट टच टू रिड्यूस स्टंटिंग। बाद में रियलाइज जब जो रिजल्ट था बहुत मिनिस्क्यूल था, वी चेंज इन मोर्टेलिटी रेट उसमें एक्टिव डाइवर्सिटी में इंप्रूवमेंट हुआ। सो व्हेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू रिड्यूस और टैकल वन प्रॉब्लम, देयर आर मेनी एसोसिएटेड प्रॉब्लम्स। और एक एग्जांपल बता रहे हैं, हम लोग का फर्स्ट ट्रायल झारखंड में ट्रायल जो पब्लिश हुआ था 2010 में, लांसेट में पब्लिश हुआ था। उसमें प्राइमरी इंडिकेटर वाज रिड्यूसिंग न्यूनेटल मोर्टेलिटी रेट, बट उसमें उसके साथ साथ पोस्ट नेटल डिप्रेशन भी रिड्यूस हुआ था। माने केवल न्यूबॉर्न मोर्टेलिटी कमी नଥିଲା, मां मानकर अवसाद पोस्ट नेटल डिप्रेशन का करीब लोग करते हैं, इसलिए मां से बस कौन बात किसी को जो फील्ड में लगे हुए हैं ना, उनको लगा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बार-बार कोर्स लिख कर रहे हैं लोग, कुछ हम आंसर नहीं करते थोड़े कहने की बिल्कुल के फील्ड से मेंटल हेल्थ में काम शुरू किया। ग्रुप से कैसे ठीक होता है, एक फिल्म में आप लोग देख सकते हैं यूट्यूब पर लिंक